Hello guys, welcome to our channel Demigods, a one magic world. Now the Final Fantasy fever is here. So we will try to rank it up. Let me introduce you the deck. Okay, so this is a milling deck in Simic color. Actually, it's mono blue with just the Glacierwood Siege involved. In this, we have some new cards. The Water Crystal, that is a crazy card. All of the blue spells cost one less to cast, and if you mill your opponent, you mill +4 instead. And we have the PuPu UFO. This is one of my favorite cards. It's like all 4, but then when you tap it, then you can put a land on the battlefield and it will not be even tapped. So it's an untapped land that you put on the battlefield, which you can use for bouncing it off or opt or dispersal. So this is a great card from the new set. And we had some like cards that we could play from the new set, but they're a bit more expensive. For example, Opt is only 1 mana. We have the exact same card in the new Final Fantasy. It's called Dreams of Laguna, but this is 2 mana for exact same thing as Opt. Although this one has flashback, which Opt doesn't, but like we're gonna need to get 2 card draws immediately. So this is more important. And like there's the 3 steps ahead, which is 3 mana counter magic that we could have used, maybe like swallowed by Levithian. Well, maybe we could use Syncopate instead of 3 steps ahead. But yeah, well, 3 steps ahead is also useful if we wanted to copy the monument. So that's why I like to keep it. So we have the stock up to draw some cards as well as the opt. And we have some bounce effect like the bounce off, the dispersal, and the Aetherize. And basically, we wanted to mill the opponent with Jace, Water Crystal, Glacierwood Siege, and Riverchurn Monument. There's also a new land, it's Aristocratic Capital. Then for 6 mana, then target opponent mills half of their library rounded down. So that will also ease the job. Actually, this one and the Riverchurn Monument. So you play this on turn 6 and you play this on turn 7, or you play the crystal on turn 4. So you can do this on turn 5 and Riverchurn Monument. You can play it and exhaust it on turn 6, and you should be able to close the game like this. So we will try if this really works or not. It's a milling strategy. I know the standard meta is still very hasty and very fast. So I don't think we have a chance against Coastal Cutters and Mono Red aggros, but for the other decks, we might give it a shot. So let's jump onto the gameplays. Okay, we are ready for our first opponent. It's the Chip Dog. And we are going first, and we have all the colors, which is great. So we can put the Verge, and we say go, and we can do the opt in his turn. Let's see if we can find the cards that we're looking for. Duress, okay, like let's opt now. Another island, I don't think we need it. I think we have enough. Oh, he's gonna take the Jace then. Too bad. Okay, we had to get rid of the Jace, but we have the UFO now, so the UFO can give us the 4th mana if it survives. Doesn't look like it will, but let's see. Made a mistake with the opt, I guess. I should have waited and make him take that one instead. Okay, annoyed with affliction. Okay. That was a bit crazy. Let's put the Jace down. And yeah, let's put the Jace down and we do it like with the fire exceed cost. And we minus Jace. Let's see what's happening over there. Another duress is down. That is not too bad. So I can put the crystal the next turn. And then we can even Jidoor then the turn after that. Okay, let's put you and let's put you. And then Jace is plussing the Dread Knight. So he cannot really do anything right now. If he doesn't kill Jace, then I will mill him a lot, as well as drawing some cards. Okay, another Dread Knight. That is fine. think he's gonna put the other Dread Knight. Okay, well, this is going great for us. UFO. Let's put the in first. We gain some life. We play you. We mill half of your library. And you have only 19 cards. So then I will do this and I will even mill 7. And then you'll be at 12. And with the Riverchurn Monument next turn, it's over. Let's see what's happening. The cottage. Okay. That is not going to do much. We'll take the Jace. But again, so what we do, we put the monument, and we say exhaust, and it's game. So that was an easy one. Though we kind of made a mistake with the opt in the beginning. Well, I didn't think that I would get the Jace, of course, but then we lost the Jace for no reason. It would have been just better to let the opt go, I guess. But yeah, well, at the end, we did what we were supposed to do. Let's go on to game number 2.
So this year we are introducing food and nutrition into the timetable. We know that it's been feedback in terms of curriculum about moving into options with regards to technology. We have to.
Okay, Dr. Hook is our next opponent. And we are going first. We have the opt, we have the stock up. This is fine. We're just going to need a green mana to be able to put the siege down. Then it could be a different game. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, we put the island and we say go. And then we shall find out what Doctor Who is playing. Okay, so this is a life gain deck, I assume. Or the cats. The opt is playing another island. No, I think I need green if we can. Okay, stock up. Bounce off is good. We don't really need to do the bounce off right now anyway. I would rather keep it when the siege is on the battlefield, Vanguard. And we are taking 1 damage. All right, we can do that. Well, we can play one of them and send it back, so it's not the huge problem. So kind of like to slow him down a little bit. A UFO is good, but well, I think I need to do the stock up first to make sure that we get the Verge and we got the other stock up is good. So now we can play the siege. Okay, that's okay. Okay, maybe we're gonna need to find the, oh, this is great. So let's put the siege down first. And it's in Timur. And we wait. He has only 2 lands, by the way. He didn't find any. Okay, he found the third one. Ajani? Banner. Okay. So he's gonna name cats. So this is a huge cat pile. Okay, so we're taking 4 over here. We're gonna have to do the opt. We have to try to find the Aetherize. They're also running. No. We have the UFO. Okay, this is a life gain. It's not too bad, actually, when we think about it. So what we can do, we can put the UFO down. And then we can also stock up still. And then make him... Oh, there's kinship as well. So, well, Dispersal is good, for sure. Another stock up is not too bad. Well, we have the flow of knowledge, but yeah, I'll take this another stock up. And we can do 2 lands next turn. How many cards? 41 that we're looking at. Okay, Sheltered by Ghost for sure. We couldn't really find the Aetherize, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, so one of them is 4-3, the other one is 3-3. So let's block this one at least. And yeah. So we got the land. We got the land. And then you stock up. Aetherize finally. And the dispersal. So we're gonna have to play some of the dispersals and get rid of like some of the cards that we cannot really take too much damage. And in the meantime, like after we block, we can also play the UFO, the Curiosity. Okay, this is bad. This is super bad. I mean, we can take still some, but this one has Ward 2. Okay, so that's exactly what we kind of need to do, I assume. And we can also play Aetherize, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's then do Aetherize away. Let's put this one on Teamer. Yeah, this UFO is crazy. You can put the Vanguard. That is fine. Has 9 cards in the graveyard. And let's do the flow. Let's have some card advantage going. And then what do we get? Okay, we got quite a lot of cards actually. That is not too bad. Maybe another UFO is not really necessary. And another land maybe is not super necessary. So we put you and we can play 3 cards. We can bounce it off and we can make them play again. It's too bad that we cannot really put another land because we tossed it. But that's fine. That's fine. Vanguard. Okay. He puts this one again. That is fine. So now he cannot really replay the Curiosity, so we can send the Curiosity back. I can... Oh, he has everything now. Okay, fair enough. So he wants to finish the job next turn. So then we have to send this one away first. Let's send 3 more cards. Sorry, 4 more cards is gone. And well, the other Vanguard is bad, or like we can send one of the tokens back, I guess. And then 27, a Riverchurn Monument would do it at this point, I assume. We shall see now. So he's gonna go with 3. He didn't even. That is bad. That is bad. But I have Jace. Jace is going to mill him. And I will be drawing 3. And Aetherize is great, actually. So, yeah. I mean, I think we take this turn and wait. We can still bounce it off and we can still Aetherize or Dispersal. But I don't see him coming back from here. Okay, the Curiosity is fine. Curiosity is not going to do it. Lynx, that's also fine. Okay, let's see if he's heading to Jace or to face. Jace is the face. Let's go. Parents. Okay, both of them goes to Jace. 3 goes to Jace. Okay, all of them goes to Jace. So then we do Aetherize. And we mill him. And how many? 19. Fair enough. So now he cannot even put those. I think I'm going to bounce this Curiosity off as well. So let's bounce you off. Let's mill another 4 more cards. And he's down to 15. So 1 Jace will do. Yeah. So let's play the UFO. Let's play the land in our hand. That's another thing. Another siege. Let's try to draw. Another Jace will be fine. 3 steps ahead. Fair enough. Then let's put the other siege down. And then we can counter magic. We can also use like 2 dispersals and it should be fine. He has only 12 cards left. So I think this game is pretty much over. But we shall see. He wants to see what happens. Okay, so you use your cavern for this one and not for this cat. This is even better for me. I will counter this one. I will counter and draw. How many cards? How many? 8 lands we did. 8 mana we have, so this is fine. We can counter it. And the siege will mill 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically, if he goes for the attack, then we have some dispersals. Okay, so hello, dispersals. Vanguard, that doesn't do. And then he has 3 cards left, so I think that is the game. Maybe like let's not even bother. Let's do this and let's win the game. And you can mill another 8. And it was a GG, in my opinion. Island, no. Okay, sealing the deal. So let's see what type of deal he's talking about. And we have all the UFOs on the planet. But I don't think that's really playable, to be honest. I mean, it's a good blocker, but that's about it. So I guess we're going to also take a mulligan here. Okay, so this one is quite better. I think we only need 1 Verge to get the green, and that's about it. We don't really need it for all of them. So one of the Verge can go, and we can continue with only 2 mana, hoping that we will get it somehow. Aetherize is good. Let's play this, and we wait. We have the opt to draw. And this seems like a Core Still Cutter. Oh, hello. Core Still Cutter. Yeah. Let's do the opt. Another island. Yes, we need some islands. And we will put the UFO on the battlefield. And if it survives, then the next turn we will have 4 mana actually. So that is not too bad. We can still stock it up to see what he's up to. Okay, sleight of hand. I mean, I have the Aetherize the next turn, so okay, we'll go for the attack. Let's block. Let's not take damage. That's where UFO is a great card, actually. Stock it up. Well, there's a dispersal. I'm sure we need it. And then maybe another stock up. Okay. So yeah, we wait. We're going to block, put a land, and we can even use it as a dispersal because I'm sure he has Monstrous Rage that he will like to use. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, we can get rid of the Monstrous Rage token. So at least we will not get more damage than what we already get. Well, right now we're at 19, so we're quite comfortable actually. So he doesn't even bother going to attack because UFO is a super amazing blocker. So let's opt then. The Water Crystal. I mean, I love this card. But maybe it's too slow against the cutter deck, to be honest. I mean, this is a super great card, but yeah, I think we need something better, bigger and better. Okay, let's stock it up. Let's have a Flow of Knowledge is good. Bounce Off is not too bad. It doesn't have too many right now, but he will have a lot of creatures on the way back. at some point for sure. So let's take the bounce off. Let's put the land. It's too bad. Oh, we don't have anything else. But yeah, we are preparing ourselves for. Well, we have the dispersal and the bounce off, so that is looking great at that point. Swiss Bear. I will bounce whatever he puts like Monster's Rage on, to be honest. Because that I can't stand the Monster's Rage and like the way the meta is flourishing thanks to that card is like beyond me, really. Okay, so he stuck it up. Stuck it up. There was the Riverchurn, which is good, but it's only 2 cards in the graveyard, so it's not too much. Taking some damage. Okay, he wants to go with everything, so. Well, we can do it like that. We can disperse you so we know that you're not coming back. An island and the crystal. No, I think we need more, to be honest. I'm sorry, but you also go. It's too bad that we didn't find anything else. Okay, so you play you. There's 7 mana, so we can only play this monument, and we can still Aetherize. We can still Aetherize this turn, and it's only 3. Yeah, the siege. If we could find the siege instead of the crystal, that would have been interesting. Okay, Crystal Cutter. That's the 3rd one. A burst lightning to face. That's great. What a strategy, eh? Like this matchup is amazing. Well, I'm gonna block because I know that he has something in his hand. I'm gonna force him to play another spell. And then we Aetherize. So let's see. Let's see what that card is. Oh, the Monster's Rage. I would have never guessed it. As if I never seen that card before. So let's go. Yeah, prowess. My ass. Really, like the capital city is good. Capital city. Yeah, well, let's play you and let's play this. Jace. This can mill for. If I do 15, then it's 20. Then he's almost dead next turn. There's 29 cards left, so I'm gonna play the Riverchurn Monument as well. The turn after that. And then we have the Flow of Knowledge that should do something to us. Monster's Rage. Yeah, he found it. Like people can find it regardless. Okay, great. Yeah, you got it. So this is a lot of damage coming to me. It's 9 damage. It's to face. Of course, you find the second Monster's Rage. Nothing really surprising at all. Let's do this. It's too bad that we didn't find anything. And then there was Monster's Rage on top. No, that's good. And another land. I mean, yeah, let's play this. Oh my god. We got only lands, so yeah, let's put this one. It's 7. Yeah, I don't think like we win this game because like we only drew lands with the Flow of Knowledge. That was so bad. And but on the other hand, if it didn't find any spell, I was gonna say, like if there was no spell, and then that was going to be the end of the game because I was going to literally exhaust this next turn. And yeah, well, so the UFO and Aetherize like won the game. And the flow of knowledge was so bad, drawing only lands. That was so bad. But yeah, well, we got that one. Okay, Dr. Hufflepuff is our next opponent. And yeah, well, I really wanted to play you as 6 mana, but I don't think that's going to be possible. But we might try, actually. Let's put the island. Let's say how it goes. Try to keep it, like, depending on the matchup. If not, then we're going to put it tapped with UFO. This is also fine. Okay, Cactuar. That doesn't have haste for now, but that tells me that I need to have the bounce off open from time to time, actually. Another UFO. Okay. So the island is here. Let's put the UFO. Let's try to accelerate it. This goes back to its owner's hand each time. But if there's something to pump him, then the UFO will die. So now that we have second one, let's play it. Let's see what he has. Monstrous Rage, Snakeskin Mill. Okay. Well, we need to take some of the sources out of his hand. So at the end of the day, that's a part of it. So let's play the UFO. This time we have bounce off, open, and well, we're gonna stock it up. So we might find a land and we can wait for this. Okay, then yeah, then we wait for this because he tapped out. That is fine. Stock up is good. Let's stock it up. Let's make sure we don't have a green land, so that's a problem. So maybe we do island and the opt. And we play the island. We wait. And we wait. So we can put the yeah. I mean we are kind of close. Okay. Traveling Chocobo. Well, what I can do, like I can try to opt and get a land. That's great. Then I play the UFO and I do this. So. And I ask him to play the Chocobo again. And we got the land, so that is great. And now I can do that, actually. So he's gonna mill 25 cards. That's a very good Chocobo deck. Looks like Titan Grow, 3 Chocobo, Bursty Bill, Tifa. So I think we milled all of the Chocobos. So that I take, to be honest. That is not too bad. Now I should be able to put this still on the battlefield. Just like this, I assume. Tifa. And a Tifa is not good. It can grow so much. Let me try to put this one on. Oh, I cannot really put it on the battlefield like that. Okay, fair enough. Stuck it up. Oh, Riverchurn is here. And another land. That's fine. Oh. Then, well, there's only one key card left. But we know that he has Snakeskin Mill. So he might grow the Tifa and go for the attack. And he might have the Snakeskin Mill. I saw 2 of them. But guess we're going to have to wait. Yeah. So the next turn, if nothing happens, then the Riverchurn Monument will kill him. He has only 3 mana currently. Maybe he will play the Traveling Chocobo again. So, okay, is this tapping out? Does this mean tapping out? Okay. On land. Putting everything on Tifa. Tifa is 6. Tifa is 12. 12 is okay. Like, we can still deal with 12. Let's try to block it. Let's try to put a land. No. because I can try the dispersal at least twice. So if there's anything now, yeah, like the snakeskin mail, so I can do that again. And I don't really need anything else because we win the game with the monument. It is GG. And the monument, yeah, right? 27, yeah, for sure. I am exhausting. Yeah, correct. Okay. That was good game. And Chocobo, you're beaten by a UFO. Now let's go for the attack then. Why not? Enter. Okay, ready. The dragon is our next opponent. He's the fervent. And we are not going first. We have the UFO, we have the crystal, and 2 Jace. I think it's super slow. I think we might need some answers. And what is this? No blue. Is that a joke? Okay. Well, the 3 steps ahead can go. Let's try without it. But like, I'm running only 2 ins. Is oh, okay. Okay, Opt is here. Island is here. Opt is available. That is fine. No. And we can take 1. Authority of Council. I don't care. And then the Gorehound. Yeah, this is an island. Okay. So this is a reanimation deck. The bat. Well, I think we're gonna take it. Well, we're gonna gain some life out of the inn, so this is fine. I think what we need to do is try to find some more answers in the long run, rather than just sending everything we see. Verge is not too bad. I need blue colors anyway, so that is acceptable. And the third land. Okay, so now it looks like we are not going to see anything else but the land, so we can disperse something this turn. Yeah, let's disperse you. And then another opt. Another opt is better than the land, so let's send the land away. Okay, he's going to replay it. Again, like we can gain some life. And we tried some answers with this set. There's Aetherize, there's Jace. Jace to mill him for 15. Potentially. Blood Witch. Okay. Okay, so let's put the in. And let's play the opt. Another Aetherize. I think we might need this against this deck actually, so this is fine. We're gonna take some damage this turn. And yeah, well, we are going to slow him down like pretty much every turn, but like this board, he can develop it in like, oh, the Sephiroth. So that's why he has the Blood Witch, so he's gonna mill something. Oh, he's gonna kill something and replay it with the Raise the Past, and both of these will deal damage to me. So yeah, that makes sense. The Vanguard. Well, the next turn, I think the Sephiroth can only enter or attack. UFO. Well, UFO is good, but we have to Aetherize this turn, so we don't really have any other choice, unfortunately. Yep. Go for the attack. Let's see if he's... Okay, let's send him back. And Sephiroth is like 3 mana, so might have to replay it. Well, I'm gonna gain life out of this, so this is fine. He's gonna play the small creatures now. It's too bad that I cannot... Well, I can play UFO, but UFO will be tapped, so it will not really protecting Jace at that time, so that's why It's not super useful right now. Or we are going to get another damage next turn. And get ready for what's coming next. That could be a possibility as well. Let's play this. Let's play you, and let's play for 15. And raise the past. Like, how many has it been? 1, 2, 2 raise the past. So 2 is still here. So we play you, gain some life. We're at 17. So he's gonna play Sephiroth. Well, at least I can Aetherize it next turn and having the UFO open. But we need some card draw. Like, we need the flow, we need the stuck up. We haven't seen any of them in the 14 cards, unfortunately. Okay, we're taking 4. And is you playing the Sephiroth? Okay. And we're taking another 2 out of this. Well, if he brings cards, then that will be a lot of cards as well, so that's a bit of a problem as well. Okay, he will gain... Oh, this flow of knowledge is very good, but cannot really play it this turn, so we have to play the UFO. It will be tapped, so it cannot really defend anything. 20 cards, 29 cards left. Okay, so we have no other choice than like sending everything this turn. We don't have mana for the flow of knowledge anyways, so this is fine. Make him use again, and we might find some other solutions in the meantime. Like, let's hope that it will be the case. Okay, a core that will stay on the battlefield, so this is bad because it had the touch. And surveilling is good. I'm not gonna complain about it. 27 cards. Well, but then now, oh no, yeah. Okay, now the drain starts. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay, down to 10. Surveil, he didn't do. Okay, now he's aware. So should we take 3 then? Let's send him back. Let's slow him down a little bit. Let's not allow him in any sort. 27 cards. How do we win? Okay. So raise the pass, I assume that he wants to bring everything. Okay, unless a core stuck up, finally. Stuck up. Well, another Jace is not really killing him. And we have only 4 mana. So the flow of knowledge is not really doing much. I can try to draw some more cards with Jace, but I think I need to bounce it off. I need to bounce something off. That's not... Otherwise, I don't really see any other way, and we couldn't really find like a counter magic either, so... 25 cards. And yeah, it's too bad that we didn't find 2 lands that we could put on with the UFO and try to draw before he puts something else. But if he has raised the past, I think it's game. So it kind of depends if he has that card or not. But I do have bounce off for Elas in core, so he doesn't gain life, but that's about it. Yeah, let's see. Guys, well, 3, 4, 7. We're gonna draw 7, discard 2. We will have 5 cards. With the one that we're gonna draw, it's 6 cards. Do we find some answers? Maybe not this turn, so we have to survive 2 turns. And maybe we have to save the bounce off for the next turn, because we still have like some of them open. Okay, this gives me what? The cleric will trigger, no? Okay, I think it's game. Yeah, well, I think it's game. Even if we don't allow him to gain some life. Corruption, yeah, he's gonna kill me with the elastic core now. Well, let's see what's happening. I don't know. Dewdrop was not really good. Okay. He's gaining life, but it's only the channeler, so I'm not dead yet. I mean, not this turn, at least. But yeah, what is my win con from here? 23 cards. Okay, let's not kill anything. Take 2. We're down to 2. I don't think we can really play this otherwise. So let's play you. And we say my turn. It's too bad that we didn't find the Riverchurn Monument. But it's 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. So 23. Where's my Riverchurn Monument? In 25 cards. Where is it? Discard you and discard you. Well, really. I mean, come on, deck. And we stock it up. Well, I don't see us a victory here, unfortunately. A Riverchurn Monument would have done it, but like we draw, I don't know, 7 cards and we didn't see it. I still didn't see it. Like in 28 cards, there was no Riverchurn Monument, so it's GG. Okay. Yeah, well, it's too bad. You see? The Bass Ball 02 is the Brilliant, and we have the Verge, we have the Siege, and well, that is not too bad. And him mulligan. So if it's not so aggressive, then we might have a chance, but we'll see about that. Okay, it's Mortuary. Oh, it's a graveyard deck. Okay, fair enough. And well, I guess we kind of want to put the Siege on the battlefield as much as early as we can, and try to mill him as fast as we can. It's too bad that we didn't start. But yeah, they will be putting a lot of cards in their own graveyard as well, so it's gonna be fun for us. But we're gonna need some cheap spells for the Siege to be working on. So like Overlord, yeah, we'll find it immediately as well. 7. They didn't find the Forager. Okay, that. Okay, he doesn't even go for the attack. The opt is very good. So I'm gonna put the Siege now. And then there's 6 cards. Okay, so this one is good. So now he knows what we want to do. They might have the Tear Asunder, or they might have this Might for 1 mana, like getting rid of the enchantment. So that's a possibility as well. Kaya. Okay, that is interesting. Forager will send some of the cards out in order to draw, I assume. Okay, he wants Kaya? Or what? He wants the Overlord. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we will take some damage, I was assuming, but that's not the case. So then we can actually like start a little bit, maybe the milling part. Well, he has his own enchantment as well, and the Cauldron, Deadly Brew, the Stock Up. Well, Stock Up is not bad, actually. It's not something I can say no to. Uh, I can even... Do we wait if he wants to go for the attack or not? And we can have the dispersal open. We can wait. He has 7 cards. Then we can mill a little bit more. So, I mean, he's helping me, so I'm not going to say no to that. Vermin, he's going to mill 2 more cards. That's fine by me. Another Cauldron, another Deadly Brew. And Overlords. Okay, that will mill another time. Okay, yeah, he has the Might. And he has the Catcher Mouse. Okay, this is bad. The Might is bad. Well, he doesn't have a green mana to exile now. So then what we can do... Oh, he has the mana from here. Yeah, fair enough. So, okay. Then let's play this one out and let's mill you a little bit more. You have 16 in the graveyard. Flow of Knowledge. Bounce off. What do we need? Flow of Knowledge is good. I mean, but is it too slow right now? Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to play the Jace. I'm going to have to play the Jace. And yeah, well, he find the roots. So let's play the Jace. And maybe potentially mill him for another 15. Maybe we get all the roots away if we are lucky. 1 roots, 2 roots, 3 roots. So there's still 1 left, but 12 cards. So we have to stock up. So we might rip her. That is what? Ward, sacrifice a creature. So I cannot really pay for it. So maybe I need to do this to make sure that I have a better card coming up. Okay, Dispersal. Okay. Dispersal is fine. Oh yeah, well, gain 2 life. Let's play you. We have another stock up. And the capital city. Well, doesn't matter. Let me do the stock up again. Wow. I mean, come on. Come on. I need 1 more Jace or like Riverchurn Monument would do it. I'm digging with the stock up. Like, I don't know what else I can do. He has only 11 cards left. Come on. Come on, deck. Okay, we're taking 9. But then the next turn, the Overlord is also active. We're taking 8. Yeah, well, this one is exiling a card, adding mana. I didn't pay attention to this card. Okay, the Forager. 11 cards. Come on. Come on, deck. I mean, I have the stock up. I have the up. So I should be able to... Or I can get like Aetherize. 1 turn. So I can... Maybe I should stock it up first to see if I can find the Aetherize. If the Aetherize is there, then we kind of need to play that. Otherwise, we're dead. Okay, Aetherize is good. And then, well, the flow of knowledge is not too bad, I guess, like, because otherwise I will not be able to see it. Is this tapped? No. Well, let's keep it this way anyway. So let's go. Let's wait what he wants to do. This is my chance to win if the Aetherize work. That's the only way, basically. And then we're going to have to flow of knowledge and basically, okay. He is going to try to kill me, and I'm down to 10. Gonna go for the attack. This one is how much? 6 mana. Okay. Let's see with how many he will go. You might think also like only 2 creatures is enough. So, and he might don't want to go with the Overlord, knowing that I am milling him out, and the Overlord is milling him as well. So, mill 4 card, that's a lot when you have only 10 cards left. Okay, let's go to the attackers. Okay, all in. Let's do Overlord. Let's mill. Catch a mouse. And then catch a mouse is here. Let's do Aetherize. What can he do? This one says whenever a creature dies, but in this case, nobody dies, really. It's just sent back. Okay. Wow. That was a good game. That was a fun one. Yes, so that was the deck that we played today. I think it's a very fun deck, but like if you ask me if it's competitive, not really. We already assumed that it will be too slow against the core steel cutter and the red decks, and it was because most of the time we didn't see the cards that we're supposed to draw some cards with. Like the flow of knowledge, it's too slow, I know, and stock up and the opt. So basically, we have only 10 cards to draw. I mean, it's still 1/6 of the cards to draw effect, but there were the games that we haven't seen any of those. And there was one game I saw all the siege, but not the stock up at all. And like I'm running 4 stock up and 3 siege, but I get to see all of the sieges and not even 1 stock up or opt. So yeah, that's also a bit of a shuffling luck that you need. But I think I kind of like this strategy of, bouncing, like try to play some tempo and try to mill the opponent out. But this deck can be a little bit tricky against the core steel cutter deck, aggressive strategies, as well as the bounce, like the Esper bounce, and make you discard. Those were the matchups that we couldn't really handle well, and we lost the game most of the time. But if you're just having fun and trying to mill your opponent, and that's a good pile for you, you can try. And if there's any suggestions that you would like to make to make this deck work better, I will be open to try again. I really love milling and I really love Jace. And knowing that we have to say bye to him on August the 1st is already hurting me. So since then, maybe we can still play it. Maybe we can shuffle things around in the set a little bit and see if that one works better. So that will be the end of the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please do not forget liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel. That means a lot to us. And we will see you guys on a different Final Fantasy video.